Hey guys, for those of you who've been following our IVF journey, here is our latest update. And for those of you who don't know what's happened recently, a little recap.
So I went in for transfer on the 11th, and on that day we decided to transfer 2 embryos as our grading was a little bit lower than our previous transfers. We ended up with a grade B, C, D and E. The E unfortunately didn't make it, however the D is currently in the freezer. So we transferred our grade B and C to give us the best possible chance of a healthy pregnancy.
If you watched our video yesterday, you'll have seen that on day 8 after transfer, we bit the bullet and decided to test early. However, the clinic wouldn't take it as a negative because you've got to wait until day 10. Day 10 is today. So everybody was saying about not doing the clear blue test, so we've got different tests delivered today to try out different tests. This has been the biggest roller coaster of emotions, but we'll get there, always do. And these ones play tricks with your head, don't they? How long are you supposed to wait?
Pretty obvious.
Unfortunately.
This journey is not taken. So now obviously that was our 4th transfer. We had our first one was successful with our little boy Hudson, who is now 2. Our 2nd transfer was unsuccessful. Our 3rd transfer ended in miscarriage, and that being our 4th transfer has now also been unsuccessful, which leaves us in a bit of a pickle.
We always, like, even at that time there, we had said, like, come on, this is going to be our last time to try, and you want to give it your all and just try and have that successful pregnancy. But when you come back to this stage, and I know there's a lot of women out there who have tried 10, 15 times with IVF with no hope, and we're aware that you can't just keep on trying forever.
There's got to be
a stop at some point.
But I feel like you will also know in your heart when that stop is when you're ready for that stop.
So we're obviously feeling really emotional. We cried all day yesterday, feeling a little bit numb today.
We'll get there. We always do. We'll get through this.
There's been quite a few negative comments on our last post as well.
A lot of negative opinions, shall we say, which I feel at this time in life, do you know what? Come at us whenever, but I just feel it's really unwarranted when you can clearly see we are struggling ourselves, but we still continue to share because we want to be as honest and open as we can, because IVF is hard. It's hard going, whether you're on your 1st try, your 10th try, it's tough. It is an emotional roller coaster. The medication puts everything at level 100 already, and then throw everything else into the mix. It is tough. Now that we have got our complete negative on day 10, the doctors will now go into a meeting on Monday where it'll be discussed what's best for moving forward. Why has our last 3 transfers been unsuccessful in the end? Is there something that can be done different? Is there ways to improve our next transfer if that's what we decide to do? Our grade D in the freezer, is that our best hope moving forward, going for a frozen transfer with that? There's a lot to think about, to process. Yeah, it's tough.
But thank you so much for all the love and support. I'm not picking on all the negative comments because that is a small 1%. When anybody's feeling down, they're the ones that always stand out, unfortunately. But I know 99% of you have been absolutely incredible and supported us all the way through our journey. So thank you so much, everybody. We'll be fine. We'll be okay. We always are.
We're tough ladies.
Tough ladies. And do you know what? We're still manifesting that. I don't know. Maybe it's still written in our stars. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see.